My greetings and salutations to all. I am Professor Dr. Namita Rajput, Professor in Department of Commerce, Sri Aurobindo College, University of Delhi. We have just started with the new series of Art of Being Happy, which is a value addition course of 2 credits. So this is the third lecture in the series. So today we will be talking about the physical well-being. So the lecture will go like this: the definitional aspect of happiness in terms of physical well-being, how happiness and physical well-being are interconnected, how happiness affects the physical health, taking care of your body with the regular exercises, nutritious food and adequate rest, maintaining our physical well-being by avoiding harmful substances and the regular health checkups with the healthcare professionals, managing chronic diseases and increasing the physical well-being and mood by indulging in physical exercises, strategies to enhance happiness and the physical well-being, followed by the conclusion. So let me start with the definitional aspect of happiness in terms of the physical well-being. It is a condition of positive emotional and psychological experiences that are directly connected to one's physical health, and general well-being is referred to as the physical sciences and the happiness in terms of the physical well-being. It is characterized by a feeling of joy, happiness and contentment that comes from having good physical health. The physical well-being, which includes the factors like fitness, vitality, energy levels, being free from illness or disease, and a general physical functioning, is a crucial component of happiness. Now, an individual is more likely to enjoy greater level of happiness when their physical health is at its best. So there are following elements which help to further understand the happiness in terms of bodily well-being. Now, happiness is built on a foundation of a good physical health. It entails living a healthy lifestyle that includes the regular exercises, a nutritious diet, and the adequate rest, in addition to keeping a healthy weight, avoiding chronic illness, and getting frequent physicals. Now coming on to vitality and energy. Having a very positive sense of vitality and energy is a big factor in happiness. Having sufficient energy levels enable people to go about their daily lives, pursue their interest, and feel alive and enthusiastic about life. The physical comfort. Happiness is influenced by one's physical and environmental comfort. So this entails having a cozy home, adequate attire, and access to necessities that promote the physical well-being. Now about the physical functioning. The physical well-being refers to the capacity to carry out the daily task without restrictions or discomfort. One's overall happiness is increased when they are free to move, enjoy hobbies, communicate with others, and pursue their personal goals. Now coming on to body awareness and the self-care. Now self-care habits like mindfulness, relaxation techniques, regular hygiene routines, and living a balanced lifestyle can all have a very good impact on the happiness. Now it is very crucial to remember that while physical health plays a crucial role in happiness, it is not the only factor. Additionally, important influences on the total pleasure and the well-being are emotional, social, and psychological aspects. Fostering one's physical, mental, and emotional well-being are all necessary for achieving a holistic sense of happiness. Now, coming on to a very vital part, how happiness and the physical well-being are interconnected. Happiness and the physical health are strongly linked. According to scientific research, the two are not mutually exclusive, rather, they reinforce one another. Let's investigate how the contentment affects the physical health and vice versa. Now, coming on to the effects of happiness on the physical health. The positive emotions associated with happiness, such as pleasure, contentment, and gratitude, they have been associated with better cardiovascular health. Positive emotions can reduce the blood pressure, slow the health rate, and enhance the overall cardiovascular function according to these studies. So, there is a very close link between the happiness and decreased inflammation in the body. Chronic inflammation is associated with numerous health issues, including cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, and certain malfunctioning and malignancies. Positive emotions counteract inflammatory responses, resulting in improved health outcomes. Enhanced immune function is an additional advantage of contentment. The positive emotions reinforce the immune system, making people more resistant to illness and infection. Now, during the stages of euphoria, the release of endorphins and other feel-good neurotransmitters can actually reduce your pain. And the endorphins are natural analgesics and can really help elevate the pain, resulting in enhanced physical health. Now, coming on to the second aspect, the physical health and its influence on contentment. Regular physical activities and exercise has been significantly linked to elevated mood and general happiness. Endorphins, serotonins, and dopamines are neurotransmitters which are associated with emotions of happiness and the well-being. Exercise stimulates the release of these neurotransmitters. The physical health fosters the self-assurance and a positive body image, resulting in enhanced self-esteem and overall contentment. When individuals have a positive perception of their bodies and the physical capacities, they are more likely to have a positive outlook on the life and experience a greater level of happiness. Now, coming on to the good health reduces the risk of chronic illness and, of course, the discomfort, allowing the individuals to take a greater pleasure in the life. Individuals can engage in their favorite activities, pursue their passions, and experience a greater pleasure when their bodies are healthy and free from discomfort. Now, coming on to a very pertinent part, that is sleep. Yes, sleep quality is a very, very essential component of the physical health, and it has a substantial effect on the contentment. Sufficient and the restful sleep contributes to enhanced mood, cognitive function, and the general well-being, resulting in a greater contentment. And also, it is very essential to recognize the connection between the pleasure and the physical health. By prioritizing both the aspects of our lives, we can attain a holistic sense of happiness and fulfillment. Fostering the happiness through positive emotions and engaging in activities that promote the physical health can actually result in an overall happier and healthier existence. Now, how happiness affects the physical health. Many studies have shown a significant influence of happiness on the physical health. Let's examine how happiness affects our general well-being in more detail. The first is lower risk of chronic illness. Chronic disorders like obesity, diabetes, hypertension, and cardiovascular diseases, they all have been linked to a lower risk of happiness. The positive emotions have been connected to a healthier lifestyle decisions, such as a decreased propensity for smoking, binge drinking, and unhealthy eating practices. So these elements, they actually support the improved physical health outcomes. Improved immune systems. It has been discovered that happiness and the pleasant emotions, they strengthen the immune systems, resulting in a stronger defense against the illness, virus and infections. According to studies, people are happier, typically have higher amounts of antibodies and immune system cells, which enhances their capacity to fend against infections. Next is your better cardiovascular health. The positive feelings and happiness are actually beneficial to cardiovascular health, and according to research, those who are happier typically have healthier cholesterol levels, lower blood pressure, and slower heart rates. By lowering the stress, encouraging the relaxation, and enhancing the blood flow in the body, positive emotions help maintain the mental health actually. So, and also the physical health. So, more effective pain management. Pain management involves happiness. Endorphins are natural painkillers that are released in response to a positive emotions and aid in reducing the discomfort. Now, according to a research, people who report higher level of happiness may be more tolerant of pain and less sensitive to it. The next most important part is faster healing and recovery. Yes, happiness, the physical health being is responsible for this pertinent factor, that is the faster healing and recovery. The healing process can be aided by happiness, and according to studies, those who are happier and more optimistic, they have a tendency to recover from diseases, injuries and operations faster. The positive emotions have been linked to a higher overall recovery outcomes, less inflammation and improved wound healing. Next is your greater lifespan. A longer life has been associated with happiness. Numerous longitudinal studies have shown that people who are more happy tend to live longer than the people who are less happy. There are numerous factors such as greater general resilience, healthier behavior, lessened stress, and stronger social support networks may be at play in this link. And of course, understanding how happiness affects our physical health emphasizes our important. It is going to give attention to our emotional health as a crucial aspect of our general health. We may significantly impact our physical well-being and lead the happier lives by encouraging the pleasant emotions and pursuing the happiness. Now, taking care of your body. Through what? Yes, the first is your regular exercise. The second is the nutritious food. And the next is your adequate rest. So taking care of the prime factors, that is the exercise, food and rest, are also responsible and are pertinent factors of taking care of your body. So let us explore this one by one. The first we are going to talk about is a regular exercise. Now, in order to live a wholesome lifestyle, it is very essential to take care of our bodies through regular exercises. The benefits of exercise to our physical and the mental health are numerous. So here are some regular exercise which promotes the contentment and the well-being. The first is increased cognitive performance. Regular exercise improves the cognitive functions including the memory, attention and the problem-solving skills. The blood flow and the oxygen delivery to the brain are increased by the exercise, which improves the brain health and the cognitive performance. Enhanced cognitive function contributes to a sharpened mind, greater productivity and a sense of mental health. The second is your exercising has been found to be effective for elevating the symptoms of depression and enhancing the mood. The endorphins and the neurotransmitters responsible for sensations of happiness and the well-being are produced in response to a physical activity. And in addition, exercises increase the release of neurotransmitters and dopamine and serotonin, which are involved in pleasure and mood regulations. The regular exercise is a natural and a very effective method of enhancing the mental health and combating the depressive symptoms. The third is your increased resilience and the stress management. The regular exercise increases the resilience and enhances the ability to manage the stress. The physical activity promotes a beneficial outlet for stress management, mitigating its negative effect on the mental and the physical health. Individuals develop a sense of resiliency, adaptability, and the self-assurance through physical challenges and overcoming the obstacles. The regular exercise contributes to effective functioning of bodily systems, including the cardiovascular, respiratory, and the muscle skeleton systems. The regular exercise also prevents the diseases. Now let us explore the second factor which is responsible for good physical health and the happiness. That is the nutritious food. Consuming nutrient-dense foods is very crucial for maintaining the health and the well-being. A balanced and a healthy diet can provide the nutrients your body requires to function properly and prevent the diseases. So here is an explanation of how a nutritious and balanced diet promotes the contentment and the well-being. The first is nutrients for brain health. For optimal function, the brain requires a variety of nutrients. The brain health is supported by a diet which is rich in essential nutrients such as the vitamins, minerals, omega-3 fatty acids. These nutrients contribute to enhanced cognitive functions, memory and mental health as a whole. Consuming nutrient-rich foods nourishes the brain and aids in maintaining a positive disposition. The second is, certain nutrients have been demonstrated to have mood stabilization properties. Complex carbohydrate-rich food such as whole grains and legumes, they help govern the serotonin levels in the brain, which promotes the feeling of serenity and contentment. In addition, foods containing the amino acid and the tryptophan, which is found in turkey, eggs and the dairy products, can actually increase the serotonin production, thereby enhancing your mood and also the well-being. Next is through a gut-brain axis. The gastroenterologist tract and the brain are interconnected. The gut microbiota composed of trillions of beneficial bacteria. It plays a very crucial function in brain health and mood regulations. A diet abundant in fiber, prebiotics found in food such as garlic, onion and bananas are probiotics found in fermented foods such as yogurt, etc. It promotes a healthy gut microbiota which has a very positive effect on the mental health and contentment. A nutritious diet is definitely essential for maintaining the overall health and preventing the chronic diseases. Consuming a variety of fruits, vegetables, whole cereals, lean proteins and healthy acids and the fats. It reduces the risk of diseases like cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, obesity and certain cancers. Knowing that you are taking care of your body and reducing the risk of these diseases can promote the feeling of well-being, tranquility and contentment. Now there is a very complex relationship between emotional well-being and the food selection. Certain foods, often referred to as a comfort food, provides comfort and enjoyment to many individuals. So hence we can say it is essential to note that relying exclusively on highly processed or sugary foods for emotional comfort can result in a temporary satisfaction and potentially a negative effect on the mood and overall health. A balanced food, nutrient-rich diet promotes the emotional health by supplying the body with the nutrients which are necessary for the optimal cognitive function. And by prioritizing a balanced and the nutritious diet, individuals can actually provide their bodies and the mind with the fuel and the nutrients required for the optimal performance. A healthy diet supports the mental health, stabilizes the food and the mood, and boosts the energy. It reduces the risk of chronic diseases and promote the overall health. So keeping in mind that making a modest, sustainable diet changes can actually have a very significant impact on the health, happiness and the quality of life. Next is your adequate rest. Restorative self-care has a very strong correlation with the pleasure and the health in general. Now here is an explanation of the relationship between prioritizing rest and the pleasure and the well-being. The first is your restoring the energy and the creativity. The rest affords your body and mind the chance to replenish your energy and dwell into your creativity. When you get enough rest, you make your room for new ideas, problem solving and creative thought to emerge. Now resting prevents fatigue and improves your ability to engage in meaningful and satisfying activities. By nourishing your vitality and creativity through rest, you cultivate a sense of joy, satisfaction, which has a positive effect on your overall health and happiness. Next is it helps in your increase in self-awareness. Rest affords the opportunity for introspection and self-reflection, resulting in your self-awareness. And hence, by respecting your need for rest, you foster a deep connection with yourself, resulting in a greater contentment and the well-being. Thank you so much.